You are now listening to the I Got a Lot to Say podcast with Mr. Brooks, M. Dr. God, and Breezy, whatever you want to call me, debuting every Wednesday at 4 p.m. on the Spreaker app, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Google Podcasts. And thank you for listening, and tell your friends about it. All right, peace. I wish there was a way to just fucking fade out the music. But hello everybody. Hi. Welcome to a new episode of the I Got a Lot to Say podcast. I don't really know what number it is. I think it might be number 26 or some shit. Let's round of applause. Round of applause to Aries season, baby. It is here. It is here. It is here. It may not feel like it because it's cold as fuck, but my birthday just passed. Turned a big 35. My mom's birthday is day after mine. She turned 60. Round of applause to my mama. Let me talk about my mama real quick. My mama, she is, I don't know who she thinks. She's wearing tutus. She went from West Philadelphia to wearing tutus. I don't know who she thinks, but she looked beautiful, and we had a surprise party for her on Saturday. She had a great time. Shout out to everybody that came, and shout out to everybody that lied to my mom to make it happen. I'm glad everybody had a good time. I'm glad she had a good time. I want to shout out to everybody that came out for my birthday. At Brooklyn, people that came out on my actual birthday, a Wasted Lounge and a Rocket Bar. Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to brother-in-law. Everybody that came out. I appreciate y'all for showing up and shit. So, man, it's fucking. I'm still trying. The daylight savings still fucking me up, and the fact that it's still fucking cold. It's fucking crazy. It's like 20 degrees, 30 degrees, but you know what's not cold? This gossip. If you haven't been under a rock, Will Smith slapped this shit out of Chris Rock on the fucking Oscars. When someone told me what happened, I thought it was like a joke. Like, who the fuck? Like, who scripts this type of shit that happened in the fucking Oscars? I know this is probably the last day to talk about it because I know people are probably exhausted. But if somebody gets slapped on national television at a fucking award event, like, what do you think people are gonna be talking about for 2 or 3 days? Like, it's just common sense. Like, if somebody gets slapped at the Grammys, somebody gets slapped at BET Hip Hop Awards, especially two people of this magnitude, especially Will's magnitude, yeah, people gonna talk about it. So I don't understand why people are so like, oh my god, you stop talking about it. Like, nigga, it just happened. Nigga, if somebody in your neighborhood, somebody went up to them and got slapped, nigga, like, y'all gonna be talking about that for like 2 or 3 days. Sorry. Just fucking deal with it. People just be complaining. Anyways, so basically Chris, said something about Jada, G.I. Jane joke. Will laughed, and this is the thing, because it doesn't look like Will was like laughing, like ha ha, like ha ha, like nigga, like chill out. Like it wasn't knee slapping, laughing, like people acting like he was just busting out, like you know what I'm saying. It just looked like he wasn't. He was laughing, but it was kind of like a courtesy laugh, because once you tell the joke on a broadcast like that, they're gonna pan to you, and you want to kind of look gracious. You kind of want to look whatever. But I guess he probably just saw Jada wasn't having it, and yeah, saw Jada wasn't having it, and it was a lot of liquor involved. Probably looking like it was kind of lit. Um, Shout out to Chris for being professional about it, but I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I guess if you're on TV, what else can you do? Can you cower? Can you like try to fight them back? Like that's gonna make it look worse. They're gonna cancel the Oscars. It's gonna all types of shit. Maybe he's just trying to keep the bag or whatever. So I don't know what else you're supposed to do but brace for the slap, because he not come up there to hug you after you made that joke. I knew it was real when Will's voice just keep your name. You know what I'm saying? Name. You know what I'm saying? We all, like, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell women, like, they were like, I've never seen you mad. Like, you don't want to see me mad, because men, our voice, will carry like that, because, like, that's scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get that level or that voice, you know what I'm saying? Bitch! It's just like, it's different than just me talking to you regular or whatever. So that's when I was like, oh yeah, this shit is real. But I think Chris Rock got I think he got slapped for all the shit people been talking about Will and Jada and his family for a long time. I don't think it necessarily had to do with the joke. I just think it this was the crescendo of everything. I just think that, yeah, man, like he just had had enough. Like had enough of y'all talking shit. And plus Chris Rock has talked shit about Jada before, women's hair, Beyonce's hair. Nigga's just really weird. Yeah, man, he's been on that type of shit for a long time. So that's why a lot of people look like they don't give a fuck about Chris. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like people don't like Chris. Like, you know what I'm saying? People like Dave Chappelle, comedian. They like him. People like Kevin. People might not think he's as funny as he once was, but they like him. They like the person. They like his personality. It don't seem like people like Chris. Or maybe because he let them white people say nigga in front of him. I don't know. I mean, that could be a part of it, but yeah, I just think that it was more to it, because Will Will not slapping August about all that shit that happened, and that's a whole nother thing, because it is. I'm probably gonna probably be the only one to think this, but I think Will was a part of them like little nasty, freaky Jada August. It was like threesome kind of vibes, because he didn't go hard enough on August the way that he should have. Yeah, man, that's the only way I can explain that, is that he was a part of it, and maybe he don't want no shit to get out there. You know what I'm saying? So, because yeah, August was wild and making a song, all this other type of shit. But yeah, man. Other than that, Will came back and won an Oscar, his first Oscar. A round of applause. Samuel L. Jackson. There's motherfucking snakes on this too many motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. A fucking shark ate me. Yeah, he won his first Oscar, which is crazy to think that Samuel L. Jackson has been in so many movies and so many roles that he's just now getting an Oscar, and they didn't even televise it. So I think that's crazy. I want to say only 5 or 6 people of color or black people have won Oscars, and the Oscars been since 1922 or some shit. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. And then some of the roles you have to do to even, like King Richard him playing King Richard is the first role as a black man. I think that's like Training Day. Denzel was a fucking dirty cop. Halle Berry was in fucking Monsters Ball getting fucked and shit. It's just like, it's never been no role. People haven't won roles really for being like just dope or being like, talented, having a good acting. You have to do extra shit. You have to fuck. You have to uh, do dirty things. Like I just think that um, it's good to see a black actor win something for uh, just killing the role. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that's dope, and they just marginalize us so much, and I just hate it. And then they try to have our culture, like steal our culture, but they want to marginalize us and everything. But shout out to Will, shout out to shout out to Denzel for talking to Will after the situation. Tyler Perry, um, that's really random. Tyler Perry, yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Keep your head on the swivel, Chris. Keep your head on the swivel. Yeah, man. That's how I know Chris Rock ain't been around enough black people. Nigga responded saying, "Wow." Nigga, wow, nigga, that's your response. Like, nah, I'm making more jokes. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, what else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about this new music, Latto, Big Latto. Man, listen, I just think that she is super talented, super fine, but that's besides the point. Um, I think she is. I think she's everything that. Um, she's everything that people think that Meg is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think she's everything that um, Meg wants to be. Um, you know, I mean, like I don't try to put women up against each other, but I just think Meg is kind of overrated. Like her flow is just the same. It's just talking about the same thing. Oh, well, let me talk about her at the Oscars. And she performed. I wish I could play a clip of this shit where they added her to fucking We Don't Talk About Bruno song. And I told somebody that, yo, I know the way that she's gonna end this verse. She's gonna say, and we don't talk about Bruno. I told her before that. And guess what? She ended the verse like that. Listen, how predictable do you have to be for me to guess? Like, I could have probably guessed some more. She said Bruno's name like 5 other times. Like, how predictable do you have to be as an artist for people to just guess what your flow's going to be and how you're going to end up fucking verse? Like, that's how predictable her flow is. And then it's just the same type of songs. It's just, I could fuck, I could ride dick, I could whatever. Like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Lotto on that joint, singing, harmonizing, background vocals, rapping, talking shit, talking about fucking, talking about family, talking about Clayco, talking about Atlanta. Like she's doing like talking mad shit about different things and just super talented and just super balanced and just this type of song with 21 and then she got fucking Lil Wayne and Childish Gambino going. Childish Gambino don't even rap. He just be singing and shit. But like, people, yeah, she's one of the up and comers. Like I got her up in the stratosphere with Nicki and other talented female rappers or MCs or just I mean she's just an artist for real. Like I call Doja Cat an artist. Like Doja got mad because she said she's not a rapper. I mean she raps. I mean because it's just like you can be like a rapper, but a pop rapper, like you rapping pop, or just like Nicki when she be on her super bass type shit. But can Doja do the same type of gangster rap that Nicki does? No. So I wouldn't call it. Doja's definitely a pop artist, but she's a pop hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? But either way, everybody's dope. I want to put Lotto in that conversation. Big Latto. She had to do a lot to rebrand, and people was mad at her old name and mad at her. I seen her on podcasts. I seen her on like fucking Breakfast Club. She's super talented. She has a she has a new supporter in me. So round of applause to Lotto. Round of applause. I'm trying to think. What else did happen? Uh, damn, that Oscar shit was just crazy. I really don't know what else to talk about, but Aries season. Shout out to Tina. Happy birthday, Tina. We had a great weekend. We had to make sure she got lit for her birthday. People are always trying to talk about Taurus season. Like, shut up. Aries season still got like 2-3 weeks. Like, sit down somewhere. Let us enjoy our time, and we're gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else do I want to talk about? Shit. I don't know. I don't really. I'm still really in birthday mode, so I'm still really kind of turned up. I just really kind of wanted to talk about that shit. Oh, I guess I could talk about this conversation I'm having on Twitter real quick. Um, some dude said basically that it would be insane to marry a woman that can't cook. So of course women took that as, oh, why can't he cook? That's not what he said. So yes, of course you can marry a woman that can't cook, but should you marry a woman that can't cook? Because if I can cook, I would want my girl to cook, my wife to cook. Because like, how are we going to exchange recipes? Or I'll cook for you, you cook for me. I try to make something new for you, you make something new for me. I think we both should be able to cook. And, you know, he never said anything about the man not knowing how to cook. So I'm just saying, like, but the thing is, like, okay, I think things are changing because a lot more men know how to cook. But us as boys growing up, we weren't put in the kitchen for the most part. Like, we were told to get out of the kitchen. We were told to, like, you play with an easy bake oven. Like, that's gay. You can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Although that could teach somebody how to bake, how to whatever, you know, cook or whatever. So we weren't put in those situations. We were put to help our dad clean and help dad do this. We were put to play sports, to be outside and play and shit like that. Girls, y'all was put in the kitchen to help mom, help sis, help clean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been raised that way. And although yes, that is old and like very 1950s, but it's still like maybe the youngest coming up now, maybe it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm 35. Shout out to me for turning 35. But yeah, like, you know, it's just we were raised differently. So I don't know if you can expect uh, a lot of men to know. Even though I feel like as a man, you should know how to cook. Cause like, what if you never get a wife? What if you get married and you lose your wife? And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if it could be so many variables? You definitely should know how to cook. And I'm definitely not marrying a woman that just knows how to microwave. That's dead. So I feel like as life survival, and this is not even doing this for another person, for yourself. I feel like you should learn how to cook. Like, you should know how to cook. Um, yeah, man. In case of anything happening, you know what I'm saying. You just want to know how to cook. Like, I just think you should. I think it's just just like I try to tell people, you should know how to swim because it's just it's a good thing to have. It's a good goal. Like, just to know how to swim. You never know what type of situation you're gonna be in. So yeah, man, learn how to swim. Yeah, I just think that we are stuck in old type of like, because sometimes, I hear people, my dad was like, oh, I ain't cleaning that, I ain't doing that, that's, man, don't do that. Some people, that's the older generation. Some people are still stuck in that way. I don't mind. I don't care about, like, I clean, I vacuum, I do this, I do that um, relationship, marriage. If we living together, Def- definitely. Sorry, even if I we're married, or even if I'm paying all the bills, like, I still feel like if like, maybe say for instance, if I'm home and I see something like dirty, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna wait for her to do it. Like, because what kind of sense does that make? So I'm definitely going to do my part do my part or whatever. It doesn't matter who's paying what. Like, you just want to be in a clean, you want to be in a clean, safe space. Like, it's very important to me. So, um, fellas, learn how to cook, man. Ladies, learn how to cook. Look how to cook, clean, all that. And you could tell what type of woman it is, what's in her freezer. If it's a whole bunch of frozen food and shit, bitch can't cook. So that's the first thing I do. I come look in the freezer. Look in the freezer, see what you got. Any fruits and vegetables in the fridge, you know what I'm saying? You got to, I'm trying to put y'all on game. My little 5 listeners and shit. I'm trying to put y'all on game. You got to like look in the kitchen. But that's really all I really wanted to talk about. Now that the weather's breaking, I will be doing this on Wednesday, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Look forward to it. And I will see y'all next time. I gotta get ready for work. See y'all. Bye.